Watching sunrise meets my skin. Even with my eyes still closed, I can feel it coming in. Golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden things.
Hey friends, welcome back to another video. I thought today it could be super fun to take you along with me, spend a day together. It's been a while since I filmed anything. Honestly, there was a lot that happened. The last thing that happened was I didn't tell you this at the time because I was like so embarrassed, but we all know that I love to drink my tea out of these ridiculously sized vats of water. If you're new here, yes, this is how I drink peppermint tea. But what happened was on Christmas morning, I was picked up my camera to film something. I wanted to do a Christmas Day vlog, which obviously didn't happen. That wasn't uploaded. You didn't see a Christmas Day vlog, and the reason you didn't see that was because I picked up my camera from like the coffee table. It slipped out of my hand, and I instantly dropped it like in the tea. And it was fully submerged for the best part of like 5 seconds while I froze and like absolutely freaked out about what had just happened. So my camera was also away getting fixed, and the internal mic on it was absolutely destroyed, and it was just honestly a bit of a disaster. So I'm really sorry you haven't seen me in a while, but I'm excited to be back, and I'm excited to spend today with you. I've just finished up my lunch. That soup was phenomenal. Now debating if I want to make a coffee. I have not been drinking coffee the last 10 days or so. I've had an infection, and coffee inflames everything. So I was trying to be good. I was trying not to have coffee, but I'm honest, I'm feeling a bit knackered. So I think I might make a cup. Will I do it? Yeah, let's go. I'm gonna lie to you, this looks a little bit sad. So let's see if we can rectify this bread. Then let's make some coffee, and then let's jump into what today's video is actually all about. RV60 Pro.
Hummingbird golden, I'll follow only golden. Golden things. Gold hair, gold rings, gold leaves, gold anything, golden. I'll follow only golden. Golden things.
I guess the crux of the matter, the whole point of today's video is, I guess today what I want to do, what I want to bring you along with me on is figuring out YouTube and figuring out content. I think so often there's like this perpetual pressure to upload every week, and I think we put that on ourselves. That's like the status quo. Apparently that's what the algorithm likes. Who really knows what the algorithm likes? No one really knows. But I think the honest truth is that when it comes to YouTube, I started this YouTube channel because I wanted to contribute. I wanted to contribute. I wanted to contribute to what was on YouTube, to what was in the sphere, to the thoughts and the ideas and the lifestyles that were out there and were exemplified. I think when it came to people who were living lifestyles of simplicity, exploring minimalism, what that looked like, there was like this status quo of what this looked like. It was living in a tiny house, it was living super frugally. It was kind of this lifestyle that again didn't represent mine, and I wanted to explore what it looked like to live minimally and simply but still live normally. And also what that looked like as a Christian. And so I guess today what I'm trying to do is, I don't just want to be another voice on the internet, and I don't just want to be another tired voice on the internet. I really need to take some time to step back, to think about what I'm creating, what I'm contributing, and what I want this channel to become, what videos I want to upload. Because I think for me, I would like to start to explore more ideas of uploading videos around my faith and what that looks like. I guess that's just some of the wider questions that I'm asking and trying to answer. And I have to be honest with you, I have more questions than answers. And I'm just trying to figure that out. But for me, I think creating a place where we can be authentic, where we can explore simplicity, where we can explore a lifestyle that is intentionally valuing what we value most, I think that is creating a little bit space. Well, I hope that's creating a little space on the internet where you feel safe and you feel seen, and where we get to do this together. So, saying all of that, I'm going to spend some time now. I'm going to take you through how I plan my videos, what that looks like. So the first thing is I have to come up with ideas. And that I don't necessarily struggle with. So, let's swivel you around. This is my master document of video ideas. Daddy's made it out. It's come out. It needed to happen, and we're good. I'm in energy. I've got a blanket. I've drank my coffee. We're going strong. So I just had a moment. I'm not gonna lie to you. Probably about a month ago, when everything kind of happened and the camera died, and like I was wondering if it was some big massive sign that I shouldn't record YouTube videos anymore. I created this video, the video that you actually seen last week, and I was editing it last month, and I was doing it and I was putting it all together. And granted, it's not like the most amazing thing I've ever created, although I do really like the video. And I just had this moment where I was sitting here and I was like, putting yourself on the internet is a funny thing to do. And I think when you record everything that you say, and then you're like editing it and you're listening to yourself, you really begin to doubt yourself. You begin to doubt that what you're communicating contributes to anything, that what you're creating has any purpose or meaning. And before I go into like an existential crisis, like, it's just true. And I think I just watched that video, and once I filmed the video and edited that video, I was like, I'm done. I should never do YouTube again. I'm awful. I'm horrible. This is all. And you just have such a negative train of thought in your brain. And I've just watched it there now, and I've just like had a real stern talking to myself, because, you know, it's not horrible. And it's not the worst thing I've ever made. And it is actually really good. And I think I just decided to hit record in the middle of this moment while I'm just like editing this and uploading it, because whatever you're choosing to create with your life, know that it contributes. The bread's ready. The bread is ready. Wait, let me pause it. It needed like 5 more minutes, so that means I'll not talk to you forever, because I only have 5 minutes before this beeps at me again. It's really important to know that your life has value and meaning because of who you are, and what you create flows out of who you are and of who you're designed to be. And I think sometimes when we're creating things, whatever that is, whether that's in your workplace, whether that's in your family, whether that's in your home, I think we attribute so much value to what we make and what we do and what we produce with our lives. And those things are really important. It's important how we work and what we do and what we achieve. Those things are valuable and they matter. But I think so often we get lulled into this trap or this false sense of security that we're only worth something when we create something that we feel is worth something, if that makes sense. And I think I just wanted to take this moment in the middle of like figuring out what I'm doing, what I'm uploading online, what I'm trying to say to the world. And I think the thing that I'm trying to say is that you matter, you value, and what you bring to this world because of who you are is really vital and really important. Oh yeah. Look at that goodness. Hey guys, it's voiceover Shannon here. I want to chat you through the easiest, most delicious carbonara recipe ever. So you fry some onion, some black pepper, mushrooms, chorizo, and what you seen was I had garlic in a cup. If you put garlic cloves in a cup with hot water, the skins like come away and they're really easy to cut up. So then I added in some broccoli, some chicken, and then at this point I added in a little taste of butter and some garlic as well, like the chopped up garlic from that cup. Give it a good mix. And at this point you want to put on your pasta. I added in some basil, some fresh and some dried. And then all you want is some cream. We use plant cream because we're dairy intolerant. And then you let that boil away, add in your pasta, and you are good to go. You will enjoy this, trust me.